welcome to Balls and All. And tonight we're here at the, well, it's daytime now, of course, but we're here at watching some big races going on. But first of all, I got Debbie and Wayne and James and Justin we're going to catch up with in a minute. But as we always say, let's get the Balls and All rolling. And where are we today, Debbie?
We're up at Alf Barbagallo Raceway in Wanneroo, and it's a beautiful day and there's a big turnout as well.
Excellent, and we've got a lot of different action for you, so we hope you like it and enjoy yourself.
And James.
How you doing? We're going to go cross over to Justin now, who's speaking with some of the race leaders. So let's go see him.
All right, thanks Moose for that. We actually managed to make our way down to the Yamaha shed where I got to catch up with Kevin Curtin, the race winner for today. How are you, Kev?
Yeah, good, thanks. Here, it's been a great day for racing, and it's going good for me as well. Yeah.
Got to be happy with today's results so far.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We didn't know how we were going to go because Giles is on the FIM Superbike, and normally they're dominant and
it's been a bit of hot competition, really, hasn't it? I mean,
yeah,
it was a race it was a race all the way to the end.
Yeah.
Which as spectators, mate, we loved it. It was fantastic.
Yeah, no, it was great. We had a few little problems, but mainly
traction, wasn't it?
Yeah, traction in the last one. See, we've got to use the same tyres for the two races, which these things got like around 150 horsepower, and they just shred the tyres going up out of the basin.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, and today's starting to heat up a bit, and that's got to sort of add to your tyre worries a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, how's the season been for you so far, anyway?
It's had its ups and downs. I've been in Europe probably 4 or 5 times during the year, competing in the World 600 Supersport.
Yeah.
But we had our problems over there as well. The bikes weren't quite up to scratch, and the tyres were mucking us around. But I broke my wrist, like about 2 months ago, and I'm still getting over that a little bit. But that shouldn't have happened. That happened overseas, so it sort of put us behind in the Australian Championships just a little bit. But I'm giving it my best shot and trying to get back up there.
Well, that's it, mate. You're certainly giving it a best shot. We're absolutely loving watching you out there. And I wish you all the best for you back out there today.
Yeah, another one right now in a second, yeah.
All right, well, cheers, mate.
Okay.
Sick-ass trophy, mate. Well, actually, I got across to Moose, who's down at the goat farm, so we'll catch up with him there, eh?
Okay. Hi everybody, Moose here, and I'm up at Greenmount, just off Great Eastern Highway. You see a lot of the bikes around, and all kinds of fun and excitement happening here today. I'll get it out eventually. And I'm talking to Paul Thomas. Hey Paul, how are you?
Good, thank you, mate.
Now Paul, you might recognize, for those of you keen bicyclers, is with Wham Bam, and he puts that together. How's all that going first?
It's a lot of hard work. It gives me a few sleepless nights, but it's good fun and people appreciate it, and I'm glad that people are watching it and enjoying it.
Yeah, now a lot of people don't realise putting together a TV show. I think it's easy, but it is really. We're lying, of course. It's really easy. Now, you're here. Of course, you're heavily involved with the mountain bike racing. And today, what's happening here today?
Today's the Western Nationals. It's a round of the Mountain Bike Australia National Series, and there's a 6-race series around Australia. And today we've got the cross-country.
Not meaning that they're going around Australia, just it's happening all over Australia.
That's true. There's 6 races in different parts of Australia, and today's cross-country racing, which involves the uphill part as well, and tomorrow's just the downhill.
Fantastic. Because normally with mountain biking, you're kind of like some pretty dangerous areas, and a lot of these guys are pretty experienced.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very different to riding on the road. The actual terrains, the ground's loose, and the terrain, there's lots of rocks and logs quite often put purposefully into the course, and there's steep sections. So you've got to really pay attention, and that's probably an enjoyable part of the event, just to it keeps your wits about you. You crash occasionally, but it's still good fun.
Yeah, obviously there's a good reason to keep your mind on what you're doing. Now, something I wanted to, just out of curiosity, with the Olympics we've seen recently and everyone going the mountain biking, how do they compare track by track every 4 years? Do you know how they do that? Because obviously the terrain in Australia would be different to the terrain, say, in Greece or wherever.
Yeah, that's part of the event. The terrain is part of the difficulty of the race, not just the steepness of the hills going up or down, but actually the surface that you're riding on, and as I said, obstacles like rocks and roots and trees and so on. And every course is different. one rider could be really good on a particular course and not good on another course.
Yeah.
And it just depends, you know.
I was always wondering how they evened it out. Now with these bikes here, this one here, first of all, you got a little squeaky here. What's the kind of setup with this bike here?
This is a cross-country bike. The main difference is that it's a lot lighter because obviously you're going up the hills. At the front you've got a front suspension fork that just takes the bumps off and sort of smooths out the terrain a bit, and lightweight aluminium frame should I say. And the main cross-country bikes, you've got 3 chain rings here at the front and 9 gears at the back, so you end up with 27 gears all up.
So is that geared lower mainly?
Yeah, definitely. The ones at the front are smaller, so that it makes it easy to go up the hills, and still sometimes you have to walk, but that can't be helped.
Obviously with these two, the brakes are really important.
Yeah, these ones here have got V-brake cantilevers. They're the latest generation of brakes. They will pull you up quite quickly. You've got to sort of keep your wits about you there again, because if you apply the brakes too hard, you'll end up over the front and on your face.
Now tell us what kind of cost would be involved with a bike like this?
You can pick up a bike like this for as little as $500, and from there up it's sort of how much you want to spend, up to $6,000-7,000 I think, and there you're getting a lighter bike and with better quality components that is actually stronger and lighter at the same time.
Yeah, a while back we spoke to a young fella and his bike was worth 12 grand or something like that with his bike.
Yeah, that's possible if you really want to put all the fancy bits on there. Just depends. If you've got the money to spend, you can spend it. This bike cost me $350 and I'm very happy to ride it.
Cool. Now the one behind us was just put that across to our model over here. Hi Tony, how are you? And now with this one here, obviously it's got a whole different setup. Yeah. What's this one set up for?
This is a full-blown downhill racing bike. You've got a very large, long travel suspension fork here. It's quite like a motorbike fork. It's got 6 inches of travel at the front, 7 I believe actually. And here again the rear, I'll just show you if you compress it a bit. That'll give, I think that's got another 6 inches of travel at the back, and you'll see tomorrow the courses are very rough, very rocky, very steep drop-offs, very big jumps. The riders love it. They want bigger jumps and harder courses, so it really helps. Although there are riders who do get down on regular cross-country bikes, yeah, but you probably just get down a bit slower. This one makes it a lot more fun, really.
So this is really set up for that particular kind of racing.
Yeah, as you can see at the front, there's only one chain ring, and it's got a device on there to actually keep the chain there, because you're getting bumped around a lot, and there's the potential for the chain to come off. Basically, the bikes are designed to help you survive and get to the bottom safely. And the other big advantage on a bike like this is it's got disc brakes, very similar to a motorbike.
All right.
They will literally, if you're not careful, throw you on the ground, but they will also stop you very quickly, and they're very effective.
And we see also the gear, the protective gear they wear, yeah, obviously just a lot like guys out riding the bikes, the motorbikes.
Yeah, definitely. The riders use what's similar to a motorbike helmet, but it's
a little bit lighter, isn't it?
A bit lighter, yeah. And more ventilated to make it more comfortable when they ride. And the protective gear, this is a body suit, it covers upper body, elbows and everything. They also come with lower leg guards, knees and shins. Quite often it's to protect you from your own bike, because on the rough sections of the course you can end up sort of getting thrown off, and your bike can become a bit more of a hazard than the terrain itself.
A bit like the surfers, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now you're going to show us some other bikes. Some guys from the eastern states have come over, so we'll wander over there and have a look.
Okay.
Okay, now Paul, tell us a bit about this bike here.
This is the latest 2001 model, I think, from a company called Santa Cruz from California. This is probably one of the biggest and best bikes you can buy. I think this bike as it is would be worth at least $10,000. It's got 8 inches of rear travel at the back, so if you hit something very hard, the bike will save you. And also these forks at the front, same again, 8 inches of travel at the front. It's very hard to sort of get the full travel out of them when you're standing still, but out on the trails, some of these guys will bottom them out, which means you get to the extent of the travel and the bike, the forks just rebound back on itself.
Tyres actually look bigger too. Is there something there or what?
Yeah, that's another thing. They're wider. The average tyre is about 2 inches wide. These ones run 2.5 up to 3 inches in width. But the main reason is you can run more air pressure in there, and you just get better traction on the ground, and takes a bit more of the bumps out of the trail, the rocks and the roots, etc.
And we see all the springs set up here, of course.
Yeah, well, that's what does all the work for you.
Now the pedals, now we always see the other guys with the up at the speed dome there, they have special shoes. What's the deal there?
Yeah, the cross-country riders usually go with a shoe and a pedal that clips into the pedal and keeps you on the bike. The downhill riders are more often likely to want to put a foot down on the ground to take a corner or something, so this flat pedal just means they wear a regular sort of skate shoe or something, and it's just a preference thing. Some people ride with the clip pedals and some people ride with the flats.
Great. Thanks, Paul, for showing us around. We'll see you again on Wham Bam whenever you decide to come out from hiding anyway. Thanks for showing us around on the bikes. And we're going to have a chat with some more of the guys here at Greenmount. This is called the Goat Farm, isn't it?
This is the Goat Farm, Perth's mountain bike fun park.
Okay, now I'm talking to Tony Davis. Hey, Tony, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. Now, ride safe, be safe. We see that. Be seen, be safe. And everyone remembers my bright yellow shirt when I was talking about motorcyclists and bicycles. But what's happening today?
This is the Western National. This is the second round of the national MTBA national body that travels all throughout Australia. This is the WA leg of it. Cross country today, downhill tomorrow.
Okay, now what happens when the winner, overall winner, do they actually compete nationally, or what happens there?
Not all, but in the elite grade that we're about to start shortly, they get national points and competitive all throughout Australia. There's been a round in Mackay, the next round is in Adelaide, and then they head to Canberra and Mount Beauty and all through Victoria and the mountains there.
Fantastic. Sounds like some fantastic area, which you'd see being involved with the mountain biking. Of course, you guys travel all over West Australia, don't you?
Yeah, we travel as far down as Albany, up to Geraldton. There's rounds all over, and a lot of the guys also go over east. You know, we don't have the mountain elevation, so many of the downhillers in particular head over to Buller and Thredbo for the chairlifts, so we don't have to ride up the hill.
And you go to Northcliffe and Collie and all these kind of places, I've been told?
Yeah, anywhere out there in the forest. A lot of people just riding trails too, hence the Hardwood Trail. There's people out there just getting away from the city and into the forest and the bush and stuff.
Fantastic. Now, someone wanting to get involved, how do they go about it?
They can go to any of the bike shops in WA, pick up a West Australian mountain bike calendar. Has a list of 11 clubs throughout the state. List of events right through from March through till about, or probably January through till about October, because it's a winter sport. Summertime's good for night riding. A lot of people still ride in the summer, but not many races.
Because you've actually got a big night race coming up, I believe 5 in the evening to 5 in the morning in January. Are you going to be in that?
Yeah. I'm actually heading over in 2 weeks to do a 24-hour, so as unfit as I am. But yeah, we've got a 12-hour Premier Moon, it's called, January 2021, 5 p.m. till 5 a.m. It's a team relay, 1-man, 2-man or 4-man, depending on what you choose, women too.
I know a young guy named Nelson who should be in that one. Now, what do they do? Because that's night time, obviously using bike lights. They're using helmet lights and all that as well?
Yeah, mostly just bike lights. Helmet lights tend to blow up the dust a lot, so you can't see where you're going. But yeah, you can get good rechargeable lights, and we plug lights in during the night, and everyone's out there. And
do they have breaks in between, or is it just continuous?
Depend. If you're doing a team section, you have a rest because your teammate takes over. It's like a relay. But if you're doing it on your own, you've obviously got to pace it out for 12 or 24 hours. Fantastic. So pretty hard, the 24s.
Fantastic. Now, is there actually a phone number someone can call, or just get those calendars from the bike shop?
Yeah, there's many phone numbers. So you head to any of your local bike shops, get yourself a calendar. Have a look what's going on. Look in the WA Mountain Bike Association in the phone book, or Perth Mountain Bike Club, Peel, Southwest, Western Highlands, many clubs, guys.
Fantastic. Okay, thanks a lot, Tony, for talking to us, and all the best with the mountain biking.
And you too with balls and all on 31, eh?
Thanks, mate.
Yes, we're live once again at Barbara Speedway, and we're just hanging out with Brian Donovan. And how you doing, Brian?
Great, thanks.
Now, if you could tell us a little bit about your bikes.
Yep, sure. Okay, well here, this is what we call a classic machine, which is up to the end of 1962. Okay, this machine was actually produced from between 1962 and 1964. It's called a Honda CR93. The motor is a double overhead cam 8-valve twin cylinder, 4-stroke. They usually are when they have valves. It's quite a rare machine. There was only about 150 of them ever produced, and they did make a few road bikes with the same sort of thing, with lights and all that sort of stuff, but it's pretty rare.
Oh,
there's not many of them left.
Excellent. So how'd you get a hold of something like that?
That one, I basically waited till one came up in the paper, and that was back in 1981 in England.
Wow, excellent.
There's not many times when I put pen to paper straight away, and as soon as I saw that ad, and I thought, right, okay, let's write.
Excellent.
And I was the first one in the queue.
Brilliant. Now, is this your bike as well?
Yep, that's what we call a post-classic,
okay,
which is a 1972 Yamaha TR3.
Okay, now I see on here you've got Fear God. I think you'd have to have no fear to get on one of these in a race.
No, not really. No, he looks after me.
Okay.
Don't you, God?
No. A little bit more about this vehicle.
Yep, okay, well that's a 2-stroke, and history really, lots of people have ridden them. It's basically, both of these are over-the-counter racers, and this one, as I say, was a 1972 model. Probably its first claim to fame was at the 1972 Daytona, and it was actually one of them was actually timed at 172 miles an hour.
Wow.
Back in 1972, so that's pretty quick.
Okay, kilometer-wise, I guess that would be over 250 plus in that area.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was amazed at how fast some of these people were turning the corners. What are they turning the corners at in some of these races?
We don't really know, because as you can see by looking at the machines there, the clock is actually rev counter.
Okay.
And we don't have time to look at stuff like miles an hour.
Yeah, I bet you won't when you're trying to turn and survive at the same time. Now, what got you involved in it? Is this a club?
Yes, it is. It's a historic competition motorcycle club of WA. I've actually been in it 10 years. I'll probably get shot if I don't get this right. I think we're probably about 20 years old now.
Okay. And how many people do you have in your club?
That I can't tell you. Alan, the chap over there, would be able to tell us. Probably he's the secretary at the moment, but we'd have to have probably maybe 2 to 3, couple hundred members probably.
Excellent.
That's a guess.
Okay, then. Well, wish you a lot of luck today, and should be fun. These are some brilliant vehicles. Now, if anyone wanted to get involved with your club, what would be the phone number they could get in contact with?
Okay, well, any of the committee members, I can't quite quote any of them off the top of my head, but if anybody wants to ring me on my number, it's 9457 9721.
Excellent. And thanks a lot for your time, Brian.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. I'd like to say, things how we're down here doing a bikey show. G'day to all the guys down at All Bikes in Inglewood. Thanks a lot, Tony, for looking after me with Price in there, and I'll be back because I crashed my bike lights.
Come on, James. Now, Balls and All is your leisure show. Now, James, we go out and do heaps of stuff, cover a lot of things. Now, tell me, what would your dream story be about?
I think I'd have to say going to somewhere, meeting a lot of people and drinking a lot of free beer, really. Doesn't get to happen often.
Doesn't get to happen often. Well, I heard that your dream just came true recently.
It certainly did, Debbie, and you should have been there. We were drinking pint after pint. Great people. It was down the old Austrian club. Me and Wayne ran amok. He even drank shooters and did some kicks. He's coming. Hey, there you go. See the star of the show. So let's take a look at it. Hello, I'm Jones from Balls and All, and we're doing a bit of a leisure story tonight. We're outside the old Austrian club, and I'm speaking with the president, Jürgen. How you going?
Not too bad, thank you.
And the treasurer, Susanna. How you going?
I'm sorry, I'm not the treasurer, I'm the secretary.
The secretary, sorry. See, even us, we do stuff up. Now, what is tonight all about?
Tonight is the Okterberfest. It's actually a German fest, but we have a night on too to give our members a taste of Austria, of Germany and Austria together.
That's great. And how long has it been established out here?
The club, we just had our 30th birthday just a month ago, and we started 30 years ago with just a small clubhouse here, and we just went bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. And how long have you been involved?
I've been involved about 5 years.
Yes?
Yes, I've been president now for 1.5 years.
Yeah. Now, Suzanne, how long have you been the secretary?
I've been the secretary for 3 years, and I've been treasurer before that. And we are a terrific team. We're also the editor of our club newsletter.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of events happen in here?
Well, they're mainly Austrian themes, because we try to use Austrian culture and teach our children Austrian culture in the Australian atmosphere. Mm-hmm. But we also have sort of branched out to Hungarian night and Italian night to make it a bit more lively.
And how many members would you say you have in the club?
We've got 376 members right now.
Yeah?
Yes, so it's building up all the time, so it's good.
That's awesome. Now, are there any big events coming up soon?
Yes, we got a very big big brass band coming out from Austria. They're flying in on the 17th of November, and they're playing here that night. There's a concert on from 8 till 9, and then half the band will go on the stage and play dance music till midnight. So it's going to be a fantastic night.
Yes. Okay, now if anyone out there, Austrian or not, are interested in joining your club, how do they get involved?
Oh, they can ring us. We only open on the weekends, on Fridays from 5 o'clock till about 10, and on the Sundays from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 10, and then once a month we have a dance night like tonight.
Yep.
But if they want to get in touch with us and can come in here first and have a meal and a drink and see our atmosphere, and they can ring us at home on our number, because we got an NSYNC machine, so they leave a message there on 9-497-4071.
Okay, no worries. Thank you very much for your time.
Okay, thanks very much for coming anyway.
No worries. I'm going to go in there and do what I do best and sample some foreign beers. So follow me in.
Let's go.
Yep, I'm loving it down here. And as you can see, I'm speaking with the president again. How you going, mate?
Not too bad, thank you.
And how do you think things are going here tonight?
It's going extra well, extra well. We got one of our oldest members here, Frank.
Yeah. Frank, how you going, mate?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, and how long have you been down here?
I've been in Australia for 49 years, and the club is going for 39 years, and I'm one of the first ones for original starters of the club.
Yeah. And,
he's one of the original members here.
Yeah. And do you help organising any events, or just leave it to the president?
I've been 22 years in committee. I gave it away last October, so I'm retired now.
Yeah.
So I leave to the younger blokes to do it.
You're joking.
And how do you think everything's going tonight?
Oh, it's excellent. The band is good. The beer is excellent.
Beer is always good wherever you are around the world, isn't it?
And yeah. Going really well.
That's awesome. All right, we're going to go chat to some people around here, so thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks very much again. Yes,
thank you. Keep going. Hang on. We're just going to chat to someone. I think we've got a special guest here. And Wayne, how you going, mate?
Pretty good. I see you're going pretty well there. I'm just sitting here with some happening people, and we're going to get some names and see how we go. And your name is? Ask him first. Your name is?
Martin.
And how long have you been here?
Where? In Australia or in this club?
Well, in Australia.
18 years.
You've been involved with this club for how long?
About 2 years.
It looks like you're enjoying it.
I do, definitely. It's the best entertainment here, anyhow.
And your name is?
Milena.
And you are from?
Czech Republic.
All right, then. How long have you been in this club?
2.5 years.
And are you enjoying it?
Yes, very much.
Well, you look like you're having fun tonight.
Yeah.
And your name is?
My name is Mirek.
And you've been involved with this club for how long?
Last sort of 3-4 years. We come here on and off.
Okay. And so Okterberfest, it's a big night here. What is that about?
I mean, yeah, like every other night, you know, drinking, enjoying yourself, and like everybody around here, you see everybody happy, singing, dancing. That's all.
And ask that lady, she's... Oh, yeah!
She will tell you more than we can say.
Oh, well, come on down. Are you shy?
Yes, I am.
Well, that's good.
She used to work in the business like you are.
And your name is?
Loba.
I thought she was shy. And where are you from?
Slovakia, Bratislava.
Okay. Now, what can you say in Slovakian?
I don't...
Dobrý večer.
Dobrý večer.
And that means?
Good evening.
And good evening to you, too. Now,
You too.
we're just having a ball here. And before we were talking about the 5 republics. Can you explain that a little bit for some people that don't know the geography?
It was about 82 years ago when Austria-Hungarian Empire include Czech and Slovak Republic, part of Poland, part of Yugoslavia, and those 82 years ago, this empire split to 5 or 6 different republics. And now finally the Europe is uniting again, so let's unite in this club here in Australia.
Excellent. Well, it looks like a whole lot of unitings going on right now. Now, is there any folk songs y'all want to sing on camera to get the festivities going? Yeah, we're ready to kick it into high gear here. Yeah, you see that, James? He did it again. Now I'm here with Justin, and we're enjoying ourselves. The second half of the Okterberfest will be shortly.
So how'd you handle last night anyway, Wayne? Hitting the piss big time?
Well, I was actually quite good, but James was like over the top. But we still love him. That's all right.
I find that hard to believe, mate. I think James would have been the mentor for the night, and you would have been the run amok little dude, eh?
No, I was actually good, Justin, but it was one of those rare occasions. Doesn't happen much. All right, now, although we're having fun, we got to go to a break. So we'll be back shortly.
And Wayne's going to write this.
I'm speaking to Peter Smith, who is president of the Motorcycle Racing Club of WA. Now, Peter, tell us a bit about your job, what you're doing here today.
Well, my job today is really quite an easy job because we've done all the hard work before this event. Today I just float around and make sure everything just works nicely and try and fill in the loose ends. We've got a really competent crew of people running the event, and this time round I'm just actually being the president. That's my job.
That's good. Now, there's been quite a good turnout today.
We've had a great crowd today. Largely due to the return of the legends, the guys who are racing in the 80s, and that's brought a lot of people up from Perth to have a bit of a look at the racing today, and a great day and no competition from other sporting events, so we've had a pretty good crowd. We're pretty happy.
Yeah. Now, how many actual competitors are out there?
Good question. I think there's 145 today. Yeah, it's about 145 competitors all up, and about fields of about 25 to 30 riders, which is good.
Fancy seeing Moose there. That ice cream looks good. Anyway, we've got a heap of different bikes out here as well. You've got the classics and then also the racing one.
Well, we don't actually have the classic bikes here today. We had them on display down in the pits for people to have a look at, and there is classic racing at other times of the year, but the Motorcycle Racing Club is about modern race bikes, and today you've seen the best race bikes that are available in Australia at the moment with the best riders on them. This is state of the art, and most of the guys who won today are hoping for an overseas ride at the end of this season.
Good luck to them.
With the club, I still have my own race bike, and you're never too old to go racing. You're just sometimes a little bit unfit for it, that's all. But I still play.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for talking to me. Now we've got to go to a story that Moose did. It was at some kind of festival. We'll find out from him, and this is part one.
Hi everybody, it's Moose here for Balls and All, and I'm down in Beckenham, and I'm talking to Reverend Sam Fui. Hello Reverend, how are you?
Good, thank you, very good.
Now what is today all happening? It's to do with the Samoan Cultural Day and the proper pronunciation of the name?
Well, today is our Te Wila Festival. This Te Wila Festival is one of our yearly events in Samoa, which held every first week of September every year.
Yeah.
So we, as Samoan community here in WA, decided to have a go and see how
Put it together.
So now we invited all other ethnic communities and support from various government bodies as well as our city of Gosnell. So make this day as a very enjoyable day.
Now, what's the origin of the day?
The origin of the day is back long time ago. The name Te Wila comes from one of the plants in Samoa. The flower of that plant we use for various occasions, but that plant's flower, the flower of that plant, it's more like a unique in one big bunch, like a shape of a bunch of banana.
Right.
So Te Wila means bringing people together, in a sense.
Excellent.
And to practice in our days, we try to use that day as bringing people together from various backgrounds and share our culture and our customs.
So the whole idea was to get everyone together, and really is a celebration for obviously the Samoan community here in Perth. And what kind of events are we going to be having here today? Obviously we're going to be, the women are making the leis, and yours is a little bit different. What's that?
That's right. Well, this is the leis made from flowers or fruits of one of the tree in Samoa. This is whereby the chiefs or orators, only the chiefs and orators, they wear this, and they go everywhere around the island with to show they are chiefs or orators of the country. Today we're gonna share how to show the people how we cook our food in Umu.
I know the camera crew is really looking forward to that bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're gonna start from that. After morning tea, we're gonna start the Umu workshops. We start from the scratch, how to prepare the stones, the firewood, and how to light it, and how to put the stone on it. Everything. Prepare the taro, banana, the pig. We're gonna cook the whole pig.
So is it the same virtually as like in New Zealand they have the hangi, same thing?
It's same type of thing, but the only difference, the hangi is under the ground. Yeah. We dig the hole, but the umu is above ground.
Okay.
So we just cook it above ground.
Fantastic. And now the little drink that everyone's passing around, what is that? What's that?
That drink is a kava. So a kava drink is our drinks for our special welcoming ceremony.
Right.
In Samoa, there's a plant in Samoa we grow, and we make that drink out of the roots of that. So it's a pure. Maybe some people think it's an alcohol, but but it's our pure welcoming liquid.
Fantastic.
So all our welcoming guests, we use that cover.
Fantastic. All right, Reverend, well, we're going to have a wander around and keep following everything that's going on. Thank you very much. Okay. We'll probably catch up with you again anyway. And obviously, good luck to the Samoan community. And if you're Samoan out there and you didn't know it was happening, get in touch with them, because we'll be putting the number on the screen, letting you know how to get in touch with the Samoan community here. And this happens once a year, so...
Yeah, it happens once a year, but we do have other festivals and other gathering, maybe 3 or 4 times every year.
Fantastic.
To try to bring our people together, as well as share what we have got from God to other nationalities or ethnic communities.
Or Samoan people, wonderful, beautiful people, and obviously anybody else who wants to come and even see what's going on, make sure you get in touch with them, because it's going to happen again next year.
It will be happen every year we're gonna, as long as we live in WA, we're gonna try this every year.
Here at the Samoan Festival, and I'm talking to the lady who put it all together. Obviously, she had a lot of people helping her. Really hard to catch up with. I'm talking to Tina Smith. Hi, Tina. How are you?
Hello, Moose. Good.
Now, tell us about putting this to. This is the second one you've done.
Yep, this is the second two-wheeler.
What's been involved in putting this all together?
We have sponsors, Healthway, Cities Office of Citizenship and Multicultural Interest, and then City of Cosmos.
Fantastic. What I'm talking about is you had like a committee, or did you end up doing this by yourself?
Yeah, we have the committee. It's 4 of us: the president, the vice president, then the secretary and the treasurer, then of course the whole of the community.
And fantastic people. They are beautiful people, very friendly and very nice people. Now, obviously there might be a whole lot more Samoan people out there who are watching this saying, gee, I'd like to get involved. What number would they ring?
9398-9230.
Okay, so if someone rings that, someone will help them out and tell them about the next one. And you've had all kinds of things here today, and it's been a fantastic day.
Yes, thank you. And also I would like to say thank you to our Reverend Sam, because he's a great advisor and a great help.
He's been a very big help to me today too.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for that one, Moose. Don't forget to keep an eye out for part 2 of that story. Apparently Moose tries his hand at cooking, so we'll have to see how we went on that. Anyway, I've got with me here 3 Balls and All fans. Now, what's your name?
Paul Galbraith.
Nathan Fielding.
Tyron Fielding. And what school do you go to?
Clarkson High.
Clarkson Community.
Clarkson Primary School. Is there anyone you'd like to say hello to?
It's Sarah, Daniel and Sean Oliver.
I'd like to say hello to my parents, mates, and Jenny.
I'd like to say hello to Matt, Ross, Joel, Oliver, and Aaron, and my mum and dad.
And you're all big bike fans, are you? That's what you're out here for today? All right, well, how about we give a big Balls and All sign-off? And the name of the show is Balls and All. Thanks, guys.
Wayne.
And I'm James.
And we're taking it easy down at Wanneroo Speedway. Raceway or Speedway?
Raceway.
Raceway? Okay, we'll go with Raceway. Now, we've been having some fun. Now, what have you been doing today that you could talk about?
Sobering up, I think.
It's still Speedway, because Moose said Speedway.
It's not Speedway, it's Raceway.
Let's watch how Moose said it in slow motion. He said, Speedway.
Sounds like...
All right, anyway, we had to hurry up. All right, now, we did a Gridiron story last week, and in it was the Steelers. So this is that interview. So do have a nice day.
Take a look.
All right, now I'm here with the victorious Steeler team who won today 22-0 over the Perth Broncos. And we're speaking with...
Greg English.
And what position do you play?
DN.
Okay, and how you feel your own output was today?
Oh, pretty good. It was fun. Enjoy it.
Okay.
Enjoy getting out there, hitting people, getting hit. It's good.
Excellent. I usually get hit every week, but that's with a bottle of bourbon. Now, Lee Rose.
Wayne Simmons, how's it going? I'm Lee Rose, running back for the Steelers.
I thought you was Emmitt Smith from the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, sorry. Now, how'd you feel the game went today?
Well, you know, it was a good victory. We started off a bit slow, but second half we turned it on, and we got a good win.
I see your do-rag, homeboy, is going all right. Now, what fashion statement is that from?
Oh, any given Sunday.
Okay, then. If you haven't seen the movie, go see it. And your name is?
John Hardy.
Okay, now, John, what position do you play, and how'd you feel the game went?
Okay, defensive lineman. I thought the game went pretty well for us, yeah. It's always good to have a pretty hard workout first game up, get rid of the cobwebs.
Okay, then now, defensively, you guys had a great game plan, a great attack. I see you got another superstar trying to get in there. And your name is?
My name's Ed, outside linebacker, number 41. 3.5 sacks today. It was a lot of fun.
Woo! Oh, well, go ahead, y'all. Now, as we move along defensively, what was your game plan? It seemed like you guys were blitzing on every play.
Yep, cool quarterback.
No, we just wanted to up the intensity, make sure that we were full out every play, 100%, and I think we did that.
Excellent. And your name is?
Dan Akers.
And you played? Quarterback. Okay, now you're the guy in football. He's the guy responsible for calling the plays, either himself or the coach. So,
Yeah, we had a good game. We came, like Lee said, we came out a bit slow, but second half we just ran all over him. We had a good game. Scored well, played well.
And no big injuries, anything to comment on?
Very small technicalities. We heal them up. We'll be ready for Rockingham next week. We're Warriors.
You hang-ups. Now, Rockingham will be a physical group, if I can remember from last week. How do you expect to combat that?
Same way we combat everything. Just hit them hard, hit them early, and play with our intensity. That's right. Yeah, we just play hard, and if they want to play hard with us, well, we can play hard back. That's just it.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, it's going to be a physical encounter, if I can recall, last year with a Gasteroff and those type of players. Is there no specific game plan to stop their running attack, or?
Yeah, we're going to be working on our outside linebackers this week to contain the outside run, make them run up the middle, and we're working on a line, the middle linebackers, make sure we contain them in the middle as well, so they're not going to run anywhere.
Okay. Now, you had a brilliant game today. Actually, we got tired of calling your name over there. You were in the backfield as much as the Perth Broncos quarterback. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, well, I had a pretty slow season last year, and I felt a bit heavy, so I dropped 5 kilos, picked up a couple of yards in speed, and it really showed today, and it was just great fun. I loved it, getting in there and having a meeting with the quarterback. It was excellent.
You did, but it seemed like he wasn't having much fun about it. Now, y'all protected your quarterback really well. What do you think of your offensive line?
Yeah, like I said to him, no sacks, get to go to Sizzler, but not today.
So I guess you guys are going to Sizzler now. We going to Sizzler. Well, thanks a lot, guys, and hopefully next week will go well. And you had some guy last year, I remember doing an interview with you guys, and somebody on your team said you're going to go undefeated and kick everybody's butt. And I think you were there, too.
Yeah, that was Lakovich.
So there's big predictions going on here. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for your time, and good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, well, we're rolling, so we got to do something. That was a good story, and we're just kicking it around here today at the Raceway. And what else is on today?
Well, we got a lot of good events on, and I have no idea.
Okay. Now, when you're struggling, you don't know what the heck's going on, always adjust your cap thusly.
Oh, and then you'll know to cover.
Yes, because the brain... you ready? Okay. Now, what's going on today? Yeah, now, did you see his brain move when he did that? That was amazing.
Well, what's left of it anyway? I killed it last night.
You killed a few brain cells last night, but you get that. That's what Okterberfest is all about. Anyway, we're going to go to the next story, which was the cheerleaders down at Ashfield. No rain. Or winter oh, we're actually on. Oh, okay. Hello, I'm here with the Broncos cheerleaders, and we're going to get some names, and it's going to be fun. And your name is?
Tegan, Shauna, Kim, Ruth, Trish, Helen.
Oh, hot diggity dog. Now, you guys helped cheer the Broncos on to victory. Now, how'd you feel about that?
Freaking freezing.
Okay, I'm sure we can edit that out. Anyway, and how long have you guys been together?
Not very long, about a month or 2 months. About 3 months, actually.
Okay, and how are you finding it so far?
Not bad.
A lot of glitter involved, or?
No. Well,
I'm just looking around. There's glitter happening and everything. And how are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, pretty good. I'm waiting for the drinks after, so.
Oh, okay. I guess drinks are important. You have to replenish. Even our cameraman has one right now. And I believe y'all sponsored by Jim Beam. Was this, is that your brother's name, or?
No, we've been lucky enough to be sponsored by Jim Beam Black Label, and yeah, so they help pay for our uniforms. So.
Oh, that's very good. Now, let me see. We got pom-poms here. Do y'all want to show the people at home exactly what y'all do, and just a little quick dance there? Little quickie, y'all can just show us what's happening.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
You ready?
Broncos, hard to go. H-O-T-T-O-P-O. Oh, woo, hard to go. Oh, woo, hard to go.
Oh, that was just exciting. I was so motivated, I started doing it myself. So what's on for you guys next week? Y'all down at the beach or y'all going to be back here at Ashfield?
Back here at Ashfield.
All right, welcome back. Hut.
Now, that's the way to run a scrum. Now, James, we've got a story to do. Do you know it?
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, thank you. That's what I call being alert. Justin, what story are we doing?
Well, actually, I'm just impressed by the fact that you behaved yourself in that last story, mate. They were surrounded by all those lovely women. But now we're going to the Punjabi Dancers, a story which Moose did.
Yeah, we didn't do it.
Catch up with them, eh?
Hey, Moose did it. So
At least he knows anyway, so that's good.
well, that's good. We're going to that story.
Everybody, Moose here at the Samoan Festival, and we've just seen some wonderful dancing by some more of the Punjabi dancers, and I'll go along and ask the name. These are the blokes, though. And your name?
Hi, I'm Milan.
Milan?
Indabia.
Libya?
Indabia.
See, I can say anything.
Raswinder.
And Arvin.
Dilip. Sunil.
Didn't anyone know, like John or Mary or Paul or something? Mary. Now, tell us how long you guys been together.
We've been together since July this year. We got together to perform in the Indian Independence Day program. And so we've been doing this since.
You guys are only new together too. Now, have you performed any places?
Just the Indian Independence Day. We're performing next week at cultural program again. Punjabi cultural program.
Happening obviously after this goes to air, but and other places you guys obviously looking at performing?
Yeah, for Australia Day next year, Australia January 26th.
Now we have a character on our show called Wang Simmons, so I know would love this kind of outfit. I could see him going out night clubbing, but what does it all represent?
This is like our traditional clothes, like we date back from Punjab, and the farmers used to dress up like this at the festivals.
With the same headdress?
Oh yes, this is the full.
They used to, after the harvest, after they've done all the hard work of cutting all the grain, etc., they would all get together and perform and have a good time basically with their produce. And just because it was a good harvest, they would all dress up in shiny clothes and a lot of gold and all that, and they would actually perform it like this. Yeah.
And the fan type of thing on the hat, what's that in made of?
That's just part of the turban. Yeah, it's just part of it.
It's pretty much an ornament with that thing. It's not an ornament. It's just the whole sort of expression of joy, happiness, and it's been a good harvest, and everyone's sort of happy. This is the sort of traditional celebratory costume, bright colours. Yeah.
Now the stick. What's the stick about?
I'm not too sure myself.
Dancing instruments, like.
I'm trying to ask you guys a question. You're gonna have to come up with an answer.
Just one of the dancing instruments. Yeah. Just a prop.
Hi, it's Moose here for Balls and All, and we're just seeing the fantastic Punjabi dancers, and I'm going to ask them their names.
Hi, I'm Poonam.
What is it?
Poonam.
Poonam?
Nisha.
Anisha?
It's Tisha.
Tisha? If I get them wrong, it's because I got them wrong. Sorry about that.
Natasha.
Natasha, that's an easy one.
Harjeet.
Harjeet?
Yeah, Pam.
And Pam. So how long have you guys all been together doing this?
About a month or so.
Is that all?
That's
really?
right.
Fantastic. Have you done this before?
No, first time for us.
And who puts, I'm going along real quick, and who puts it all together?
It's all like, we take steps from like, everybody brings their own steps and stuff like that, so it's just like, everybody just makes them up.
And are they all traditional steps?
No, we actually have got a mixture of the modern blend as well. Yeah, it's not too bad. We combine it together.
And you do a lot of different events around the place?
No, not really.
You've only just started?
Yeah.
Now, do you know the phone number?
No, I don't, sorry.
Does anybody know the phone number? 9? We'll find it out and it'll be on the screen right now as I talk.
304-9304-8634, that's right.
8634. What is the meaning of Punjabi? I just meant to ask that.
It's our culture thing.
Yeah.
That's right. So, that's it, I guess. State in India. Yeah. Right.
All right, thanks very much, girls.
Thank you.
Okay, hi everyone. Well, thanks a lot to who?
The
Punjabi Dancers. Hey, we're really on the ball here. And, okay, thanks a lot to the Punjabi Dancers, and thanks to everybody up here.
Yep, thank you.
Peter Smith.
Peter Smith.
Yeah, not the Peter Smith from Channel 9.
Someone out there walked past, nicked my balls and all hat, gave me this Wanneroo hat. So, I don't know what the story was there, but keep it. This is a better hat anyway.
They're in high demand, aren't they?
Oh, wait a minute.
Get them! No. The balls and all hats are in high demand, aren't they, Debbie?
They are, certainly.
And
Make sure.
available.
Oh, yeah, they're available. And the T-shirts as well.
On the internet, there's a slim line. They even fit big men. And
yes, and we are having a nice day. We had a wonderful time out here. Everybody treated us nicely, and I didn't get beat up, except for this little kid that came up to me and said he seen me kicking on telly, and he chased me around the park. Other than that, it was all right.
How's your leg?
A little bit off, but I'll get through.
And James?
Yeah, it was great fun. The racing was huge.
How huge?
Keep going.
Yeah, I want to say big hi to the person whose dog bit me in the car park. I was walking by someone's car. Their window was open that much, and they took the dog took a chunk out of me. So thanks very much. So if you got a bloody dog, close your damn window.
You spare the flesh, mate.
I thought he was just trying to show off a bit. This is what we mean when we say meat moose.
Say what?
Meat moose.
Yeah, meat moose. Big hi to Chris and all the gang up at KFC in Beachboro.
Yeah, we had a lot of food, didn't we?
Chris watches our show every week, and he said to say hi. So hi, Chris, and all your friends up there at Beachboro and KFC. Anyone else want to say hi to everybody?
Nope.
And what school do you go to, young man? Hey, here you go, mate. How are you? How are you? What's your name?
Yeah, Peter.
Peter, tell them, Peter.
How you going?
This is Peter. Peter, you watch our show every week?
Yeah, I do, yeah, Channel 31. All right, I always flick through you guys. My missus doesn't want anything to do with you people, but I reckon you're really good.
Yeah, well, see, what we got to do is ask your missus what story she wants to see.
Yeah, that's right. She's into something different to me, but, you know, like...
What is it? S&M, that's right.
What's happening here?
Cool.
The guys are doing something.
They did it. Thanks a lot, Peter. Thanks a lot. And I hope your wife, what's her name?
Sandy.
Sandy, you're going to have to watch now. You're on, baby.
This is balls and all?
Balls and all.
Hey, balls and all. Yeah.
Balls and all, Sandy. Take care. Take care. Okay. Every Monday night, 8:30 on Channel 31, right here, your show, your sports and leisure show. Get your emails and your letters into us. You want to buy a hat and T-shirt, go to our webpage, which is...
We don't know.
He wouldn't know. www.ballsandall.com.au. Written right here across the screen, isn't it? Can you see it? There it is. There it is. And every Monday night, 8:30, the name of the show is Balls and All. We'll see you next Monday night. Balls and All would like to thank WA-Net, the Hippie Club, Janabub Hollage, and a big thank you to Ellenbrook Speedway.